Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, we're going to talk about the offense. In particular, we're going to talk about Scott Linehan's comments here on Ryan Switzer and the offensive line. This is serious. Top mode time in full effect. Alright, so I have a few clips here of a recent interview here of Scott Linehan. Let's take a look here at this first clip here. Check it out.
How much does it help Ryan Switzer to get some of these reps with the ones and get to play with Dak?
I think it's been big for Ryan. You know, fortunately we haven't been able to have Bees get a lot of reps, but he's going to be fine. And in the meantime, it really shows the value of having another asset at a key position like that. You know, if Bees couldn't go, here's a guy like Switz who factors into the same similar role if Bees wasn't out there. And then when Bees gets back out there, then we'll start working you know, what that role becomes after that. But it's been really good for Ryan to get those snaps, which you wouldn't normally get. Last year at this time, Dak was getting one rep at the end of each period.
Right, so there he's talking about Ryan Switzer and being an asset to the offense. Right, so basically he's backing up Cole Beasley. Got a lot of good reps here in OTAs with Beasley being out, and now when Beasley gets back, they're going to figure out the other role here that Switzer's going to take on. You know, obviously the return game, obviously, but also how they get both of these guys on the field at the same time and wreak havoc on the opposing secondary. Okay, time to tear people up on a consistent basis. Open up the running game. Let the beast Zeke Elliott feed him touchdowns. All right. That's all you can feed this guy. That's what gets his appetite, you know. You got to feed the beast. Okay. So here's another clip here of Scott Linehan talking about La'el Collins and the offensive line. Check this out now.
La'el Collins from guard to tackle. How has that gone, and how does he look?
He's looked good. It's not new. He played it in college, so I think that's a positive. He certainly looks the part and has the right demeanor for it. You know, that guy's a big old fella, and he's athletic, can run. He's mean. He's everything you're looking for in a tackle or any offensive lineman, and I think he's really taken that to heart and is really relishing the opportunity to you know have an opportunity potentially to be at right tackle.
I see you Green at guard today.
Yeah, we're working guys. Really, this is the time of year to do that. We'll settle in a little bit more to what our approach is going to be in training camp. I'm sure it'll be similar next week, but you know, we'll sit back, watch all this tape again, and see where we are there. But you can ask Frank and Jason on that. I really feel it's really been a very positive thing for us so far.
The options of guard, you really haven't had a chance to use Cooper because you had to do center.
Yeah, for the first couple of weeks, we've played him a little bit at guard now. We got a little more center. Type guys playing center, so we're able to let Cooper play a little bit more guard. So that's been part of it. So again, that's why in training camp I think we'll be full steam ahead on putting guys at positions that we expect them to play.
All right, so he's talking about there how La'el Collins is looking the part there at a right tackle, doing a good job, getting all the reps there, and he also acknowledged that Chaz Green is working there at left guard, but he also brought up the point here that, you know, the Cowboys, obviously they made a move here to bring in another center. So that means that they're getting a look here at Jonathan Cooper at guard again. So they're going to take this to minicamp and training camp, and everything will get figured out here on the offensive line. For you guys, who do you guys think at the end of the day will be the top 5 starting offensive linemen? All right, let me know in the comments who you think it'll be here. You think Green will be at left guard and Collins at right tackle, or some kind of version of that? All right, let me know who you guys think is going to start here at the end of the day. All right, but that's it, guys. Not much else going on here today, but pretty good, interesting tidbits here from Scott Linehan, the Cowboys offensive coordinator. All right, so that's it, guys. We'll see you here for the next video. Thanks, guys.